Twitch Heads Gabby back again for another penny hoarding video. I've got to keep doing this because I want to make sure I get my 260 pounds. That's my goal for the year. And I still have to do a little bit more than one box a week in order to make sure I get my goal. That's where I'm at. I need like 36 more pounds, and it comes to like 3.6 pounds a week or something like that is what is left. And anyway, I got another box I picked up yesterday, but they're all 2022s. That was a bummer. I got a box of nickels to do too, and I hope to get to those in the next day or two. But let's do these pennies and let's see what we find. And I got a couple of neat enders. Both of them are wheat. This one we don't know the year. This one is 1940 something. And it's weird looking. It looks like it's got tape or something on it. All right, I'm gonna open these up and show you what I find, and then we'll go from there. Well, each of those two rolls had 2 wheat pennies in it, so that's cool. So already I'm at 4. There's a 46, a 58D, a 56D, and that one, I think it does have tape on it, or it's been on it for a long time. It's a 46D, but it looks like it has old tape on it. Also had a 2009, but it's a little bit yucky, so I'm not going to keep that one. Here is the 4th roll and wheat penny number 5. That's a really good start. I hope it keeps up. But the copper, I haven't had one roll yet that has met the 9 average I need, so I may not hit the 3 pounds tonight, but it's awfully early to tell. 53D, wheatie number 5. So I don't know how far along I'll get in this tonight. I'll probably quit in a little while and resume after church, then after lunch with my family tomorrow. My wife and I are going to make some popcorn and kick back and relax. It's been a long, relaxing day, and we need to relax. We have gotten a few things done today. I went and got a new metal shelf. Oh, let me show you. Hold on a second. I had a smaller shelf here, so I went out and got the bigger size. There we go. And my coin, man, I can hold twice as many of penny and nickel boxes up there now. I have lots of room left. I've even got right over there, I have my collection that I acquired from my brother of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of old top 30s from the early 70s. Really cool. And down here, I've got all my CDs that we used to make music CDs all the time. And I've got hundreds of them. But I think there's a bunch of them that were also, store made or whatever, factory made. But more than half of them I made myself, different mixes. And that's just the mats and things I have for sale. And my stupid good printer quit working. I have this one, some Bubble Jet. But that one was my big fancy color printer, man, and it quit working on me. Really stinks. Oh yeah, back to the wheat penny. Is this, oh, I think this is another one. 58D. Yeah, that's 6. Well, that's cool. Where's the copper? That 82, yep. Goodness, where is it? So what do you guys think? I had another person tell me that they're getting boxes with no copper in it, just boxes of zinc. I tell you guys, it might be an issue, We've suspected for a long time that a bunch of these Brinks places are pulling out the silver. What if they hook up with some companies and start taking out the copper too? That'd be crazy. This is the 6th row and wheat penny number 6. Boy, it'd be nice to get one every row. 51D. Come on in. There you go. You know, right offhand, I can't think of getting very many 54s. I don't know why I thought that. I just did. $83, I'll weigh it. Think. By the way, I had miscounted. I'm at 7 wheat pennies. I just noticed. Now the 8th roll and wheat penny number 8. How about that? 1944, Philadelphia. I feel like my wheat penny collection is really doing good these days. 82. I don't know if y'all, several weeks ago, I guess, I had a video where I was leaving some peanuts and stuff out for the squirrels. We got several squirrels running around. We've got a bird feeder, and we've got Slinky up and stuff trying to keep them out of that, but they get into it, the little rascals. But I still enjoy giving them peanuts and things like that. Just enjoy seeing them around. But, oh, and one of them, I sounded like he was knocking on my front door the other day. And I ran over to the door, and he ran back a little bit and just stood there looking at me. But he just had a little tap, tap, tap on my door. Anyway, a few nights back, we made popcorn. And all the little hard pieces and husk and stuff like that that you normally throw away. I said, I'm just going to take it out here and just see if they'll eat it. Just curiosity. And there's a couple of like little hole, low spots in the yard. One of them I'm filling with ashes from our fire. But the other one, I just poured all the remainder of the popcorn in there. And I went back out there like the next day, and every bit of it was gone. They tore it up. We put, it's coconut oil and butter, and it's all good stuff. So they loved it. 10th roll, which is wheat penny number 9. Number 9. 58D, number 9. Well, I will, I don't know if I'll get my 3 pounds, but I will get enough tonight to, or today, or whenever I finish, to fill my next 15-pound box that I'll seal up, and I'll let you know where I'm at on the year, more specifically. I believe it says 82. The 11th roll and wheat penny number 10, number 10, number 10. Is that a Canadian back there? 51D. Wheatie number 10, folks. Man, how cool is that? Wow. Is that an 82? Yeah, wow. And there is a Canadian coin. Where I put my big metal shelf is where I had my clock hanging. And so we just rehung. My wife just rehung the clock in here, and she didn't like where I put it. And she said she didn't know about my judgment sometimes, so I reminded her that I married her. And she reminded me she had a hammer and all that stuff, but anyway, I got my clock up so I can tell the time. Another Canadian. This one is not copper. There's the queen. Oh, pretty nifty. Ugh. I cannot read that. A person told me, says when they come across these, they just throw it in with their 82s and weigh it later. I'm going to do that too. I'll just throw it in the jar with my 82s. Copper. 12th row and wheat penny number 11. Man, folks, I tell you, I've been getting good wheat pennies lately. And there's that 2009. I guess I'll keep that one. Don't look too awful bad. I don't know. It's mediocre. I'm not going to keep that one. Someday I may regret it. 83, I'll weigh that one. So my wife and I were just admiring how just the backyard is just covered in leaves, and it just looks great. You know, the fall season, you know, when it starts raining and you got a layer of matted down leaves, that doesn't look good. And so this coming week, we'll start getting them up. But it just looks nice out there. I like this fall time, seeing the breeze and the leaves falling to the ground all over the place. I really like it. And I told you I had the bird feeder. We got the cutest little old birds. I have no idea. I've got a bird book. I need to get out and see what they are. We might try to do that this week. 82. But I would never, ever see these birds, I'm sure, if we didn't have this little feeder out in our backyard. They're so tiny. They're not, you know, as little as a hummingbird, but they're real little. Didn't even know they were out and about. I can see the shield on that one. Probably should have looked at that last one, but that's all right. At the end of the 13th row, and here's wheat penny number 12. This is so much more wheat pennies lately than I'm used to getting. End of the 14th row, I got another Canadian. This one is a 71. 15th row, wheat penny number 13. 1941. Are you guys getting more Wheaties by any chance? Or is it just my area, just maybe a dump that got mixed up? I don't know, you know, whatever it is, but pretty neat. Pretty neat. So next week, I've got electricians, a couple of them coming in to give estimates. I got to get a new box in there and some other electricity run to my sheds. It'll be so nice to get that done. I'm really looking forward to seeing kind of prices it's going to be. Man, folks, this is the 16th row, and wheat penny number 14. Golly. Oh, it was a 56D. Pretty wild. I hope it keeps up like this. It's really neat. Keep adding to my wheat penny collection. '18th row, wheat penny number 15. How about that? 1940, Philadelphia. Right at the end of the row here. 19th row, wheat penny number 16. Man, this is fun. 51D. So here in just a minute, I think I'm going to do like one more roll. And then I'm going to stop and make our popcorn. And we'll just hang back and watch a few shows and just eat some popcorn. The popcorn that I have right now is, it's really good flavor. My sister-in-law brought us a big bag of it up from an Amish store. And I like the taste of it, but there's way more husk. I mean, considerably more than I'm used to. It's wild. Not a big fan of that, but the popcorn's really good. I believe that's a 70. I think I'll weigh that one. Yeah, that's copper. But anyway, we'll enjoy it. But phew, 82. So when you get down to the smaller stuff, we'll just leave that behind, and I'll give that to the squirrels. And some of the smaller stuff that I would have normally eaten, because there's just so much more husk and stuff, I'll just save it for the squirrels. I don't mind. They seem to like it, and they're welcome to it. Back from our popcorn and show time. It's a little bit after 8 p.m. This is row 22, and this is wheat penny number 17. 1945, Philadelphia. I don't know how many of you, I've heard talked about it before, but we watch mostly British shows because I just don't care for most of the writing in Hollywood. It's getting to where some of the writing in England over there I'm not caring for as much, but I still like it better than the stuff they're coming out with in Hollywood. I just don't care for it. 82. This show we're watching, it's called Whitstable Pearl. It's not our favorite, but it's not bad. We're big fans of Foyle's War. Several of those we like a whole lot. Shetland, oh goodness, I guess that was probably maybe our favorite. That's the next row, and here is Wheatie number 18, 1954, Philadelphia. 18, and we're not halfway through the box yet. Pretty great. Oh, is that another one? Yep, 19. Golly, that's really cool. 19 wheat pennies. Well, I canceled my weekly order of $50. I just got tired of always getting the brand new coins, and so I'm going to just let it ride for a little while. I'll go back in a month or so and order a few. In the meantime, I'm going to contact a few other of my banks and probably order a box and just see if they're getting the same stuff. I imagine they are, but maybe they're not. Most of everything in my area is Brinks. I'd love to find a bank that deals with Loomis here locally to see. And at one point, somebody told me that Loomis even hires out for Brinks to do the $50. So that may be the case. Garda used to be a company that did some of this, but I don't think that they are. I think they're just doing other. I see the trucks every now and then, but I've never seen the trucks at banks. I see them at stores and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that they aren't into the providing coins for banks. 24th row, one more row in the first half, and I just came across. I think this is my third Canadian copper penny. I also have one that's not copper. 81, and then there's an 82. Oh, there's another Wheatie. Cool beans. $52D. All of them so far, this is 20. That's 20 wheat pennies. All of them so far have been 40s and 50s. Haven't gotten any of the older ones today, so far. That's a shield. I'll fill up the 82 jar and weigh it. Last row in the first half of the box, and here's wheat penny number 21. 1947D. This is a pretty amazing box I've got here. 21. Could I double that and get 42? I doubt it, but man, I'm on a good roll. I'll say that. Going to be something to get more in the second half than I did the first. Golly. 59. There's another one. Wow. 56D. Unbelievable. Well, here we go. This is the first row in the second half, and here is wheat penny number 23. 1955D. Oh, I have also found two 2009s that I have kept. There's a few I didn't bother to keep, but these are a little bit nicer. There's one of them. Pretty good. Nope, I don't see anything down there. I guess I probably shouldn't speculate on the pounds of copper, because there's a lot of rolls that ain't getting up to par, but there's a few that's getting over, so I'll just wait and see. Oh, I want to weigh it. I could throw it in the jar, but I want to weigh it. That was zinc. Hey folks, this is the preacher where I attend services, and he has his own YouTube page he just started. If you have a minute, I have a link below. Go hear a couple of his lessons. Some of them are real short. 82. Another 82. Well, I went a few rolls without one. This is the 5th roll in the second half, and this is wheat penny number 24. 51D. All of them in the 40s and 50s so far. 82. Ooh, that's a nice one. Nice, and it's got some wear, like it's been rubbing in pockets, but it sure is in good condition. A little bit off center. Nice. $82. Copper. Well, here's wheating number 25, but I'm in the 10th row. They've really slowed down this second half. It's funny how they do that. How one half will just be so good and the next one will be so different. 52D. That is number 25. It's still fantastic and all that. It's just weird how one half will be so different than the other. $82. 15th roll in the second half, and now I have found my dime. Well, the wheat pennies have sure stopped, but it's still fun to get my dime. Let's see, how many is that? 28. That is dime number 28 this year. All right, there he is. It is just so odd how the wheat pennies have just flat stopped. $18th roll. I finally do come to the wheat penny number 26. 51D. There's a long dry spell there without a wheat penny. Funny how these things work. Next row, and there is another one. Kind of messed up, I guess you'd say. $19.46. That's 27. 27 is better than 25. 82. Here we go. This is the next row, 20th row. Just 5 rows to go in the box, but here is number 28. That's cool. 53D. 28, what's that? Oh, cool. 29. Well, that's neat. Catching up a little bit there. Well, looky there, folks. I hit 30. And it is an old one, 98 years old, 1926. That's 30 wheat pennies, this box. That's cool. Look at that. That's 31. Well, that's neat. All right, 31. Another. There's 2 rows to go after this one, by the way. Almost done. 82. I was glad I got 30. That's cool. That's a lot of wheat pennies for one box. 82. I got 22 in the first half. Now so far I've gotten 8 in the second. Okay, 1 row to go after this. And this is number 32. I was wrong a second ago. I said 8. Now I have 10 in the second half. And that's, that's great because 10 is what I usually shoot for a whole box, 1945. So no complaints. It was just weird how it works. 82. It's a nice one. Will we get one more in the last row? Will we get 3 pounds? That's a big question. But I know I have enough to seal up my next box and start another one. Last row, folks, and here's a 1953S, and that is number 33. 33 wheat pennies in this box, if I don't get another one here. Oh, there is another one. 34. How about that? 44. 44S. Oh, cool. A couple S ones at the end. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just a few more here, and we will start weighing our 82s. There's another 82. Okay, let me weigh them out, and then we'll go weigh today's copper. Here it is, the time of revealing. Let's see what we got. I think we're close, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, that's close. It's less than 2 ounces off. Didn't quite hit the 3 pounds, but we got 34 wheat pennies and a dime and almost 3 pounds. That's a pretty good box, if you ask me. Pretty good. Plus a couple of Canadian coppers, too. Well, let me get my other box down here, and I'll get that 15 pounds in it and seal it up, and I'll show you what I've got. Well, here it is, the next one all sealed up. That makes 15 of these boxes this year, which puts me at 225 pounds. and that leaves me just 35 to go. I do have a little over a pound to start the next box, so that really leaves me at like 34 pounds. But there's only like 9 weeks to go, so that's still between 3 and 4 pounds a week I have to get. So that means I'm still going to have to do more than one box a week to get this done. I don't have to do two every week, but some weeks I'm going to have to do two. And then just in case I miss a week or some during the holidays, I need to do 2 or 3 boxes a week for several weeks and just get her done. I mean, I'm on track. I'm doing good, but I still have to do more than one box a week for the rest of the year to get my 260 pounds, and then that will put me at 500 pounds of copper pennies that I have hoarded away. And then we're going to do something different next year. But anyway, I'm still working on this. Hopefully we'll get it done. Still hoping to get, what is it, about 15 more dimes this year. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I think I'm going to get the copper, but I'm not sure about the dimes. That's it, folks. Pretty good night, pretty good box. The big question is the end near? You know, is other cup? You know, if copper stays the same, I think we'll keep going. But if copper starts going up more soon, I think these other companies are going to jump on the bandwagon and work with Brinks and Loomis, I guess. And they're going to start sorting these out and selling back the zinc. And they're going to start selling the copper to hoarders. And those of us that want to get them at face value may start having a difficult time. That's it for tonight. We'll see you later.